We are inside and tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Francisco Liriano, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he got his 100th win. Anytime you hit those century marks, you start separating yourself from the pack. Maybe he'll get one-on-one. I'm looking to see what kind of stuff he has in this particular game. And it's almost time to start up. We'll see today right here what he has.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
That misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. 7 hits in 14 tries. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Hit back toward the mound. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. If you look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, this is game 1 of the road trip, and they're coming off a 500 homestand. I haven't been thoroughly blown away by them, but they're playing okay ball. But this is a big game for them, that first one on the road.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, they really need Tulo to get his bat going sooner than later. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Have yielded just a 2 for 12. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup and put him away. And just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Hit back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. One there. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's currently ninth in the American League batting race entering play.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number one.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Chris Johnson now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. It remains 0-0. Digging in, Jose Bautista, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 2 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
First baseman.
And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
At the plate, Steve Pearce. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia has it. The second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Young. He's the number 7. Leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting 8th. Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Settling in now, Rusney Castillo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Kendrys Morales. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, catcher Russell Martin.
Now to the plate, Russell Martin. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for route number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Melvin Upton Jr. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castillo ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. high in the air out to center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to Pearce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Devin
Leading off the
Travis.
fourth inning,
He's 0 for 1
second
thus far.
baseman, Devin Travis.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his
Number
name in the
11,
Cy Young Award discussion
Kevin
at this point in the
Pillar.
season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what
Third
does.
baseman,
That's
number
6
20,
pitches and 2
Josh
strikeouts in the inning,
Donaldson.
and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
In there, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he was trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit in the air out to left field. And Castillo able to make the catch for the final out of the inning. We'll see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll do battle with
Leading off for
Francisco
Boston,
Liriano to get
first
the inning
baseman,
underway.
Mitch Moreland.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Here's Chris Johnson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit.
Fielder.
Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Here's Chris Young. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hard hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Moreland over at first, and he's forced to dig this one out, but he does so to record the putout.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. grounded to third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting number 15.
15-game hit streak. Man, is he hot. He's swinging the bat great, and now the nation knows it. A lot of people paying attention. Opposing pitchers knew, but now everybody's watching around the country.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie
Jr.
Bradley now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's
Hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a pop-up now. Calling for it, Donaldson. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Way outside. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. The 0-1 home to Martin. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Johnson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready once again, Chris Young. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Striding in once again, Giovanni Soto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
So he sets him down swinging. Josh Donaldson becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Here comes another 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Shot now, Rusney Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rusney Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jason Grilli gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 37, Jason
Dustin
Grilli.
Pedroia will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bautista over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 19, Jackie Bradley.
Now at the
Jr.
plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton has a read on it, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off, and we still have no score. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A changeup over the Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at-bat and his last opportunity.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So coming to the plate, Steve Pearce. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Yeah, and whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Pompey is digging for home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Tyler Thornburg will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Tyler Thornburg.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Russell Martin now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 1-0. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ozuna.
Darwin Barney is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Darwin Barney.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pilar comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His career history with Roberto Osuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Now at the plate, Chris Johnson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Jason Grilli gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Chris Sale takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Roberto Osuna wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.